And then the last point here says 12th house from the current house. So let's say we take house number 3, that is the current house. So we say 12th house from the current house will negate the results of the current house. So if I am talking about third house, as I said earlier, there are 12 houses, right? It's like a clock and it's in circular motion. Okay. So if I want to talk about third house, 12th house from any house will be the one before that. So if this is third house, second house will negate the results of whatever third can give me. So in a chart, if you see second and third being given and your focus is on the third house, then you can say that second house will negate. When I say negate, you can treat it as a break, as no. If third house is promising something, second house will break that promise. Will say, no, I cannot deliver this event. For example, let's say sixth house, we said, just for clarification's sake, if sixth house will give me a job, fifth house will take away the job. It will say, no, I cannot give you the job. That is what it means. So if seventh house is the house of marriage, which means seventh house can deliver marriage, sixth house will break that marriage, or it will not allow the marriage to happen. That is what it means. Negation simply means saying no to the house that we are talking about. So if we are talking something about 12th house, or 12th house will talk about investment, but will 11 break it? No. There are some exceptions. This is what I mentioned. Every rule will have some exception. So when we come to exceptions, I will tell you. But normally, this is the rule. 12th house from the current house will negate the results. But it's not necessary that it will happen in each and every case. So I will tell you when it will happen and when it will not happen as we progress in the course. But this is a very generic rule, okay? But you have to keep this in mind. If somebody comes to you and asks about marriage, yes, you will focus on seventh house. But if you see sixth house also getting involved, you can tell him there is a problem. Either it will not allow the marriage to happen, or it will create some kind of a problem in the marriage. Okay, that is the way you start interpreting it. Okay, so this concept you understood of what negation means? Any queries on that point?
Yeah, one query, sir, you mentioned about exceptions.
Yeah.
So just having in mind, like if 10th house and 11th house both are signified,
Right.
and we are concerned about the house of gains. So
Yeah.
will 10 negate that?
That is a very good question. Now you said house of gains. 11th is house of gains, right? Now, in what context are you talking about gains? If it is a financial gain, for example, you have invested somewhere and you want to see if there is a financial gain, and then you see 11 and 10. So probably it will not be a gain because 10 will negate. But if you are talking about profession, will there be a promotion in the job, for example? Then 10 and 11 work together. Although 10 is status, 11 is gain. So there is no negation there. Okay, that is why I said it depends on the context.
Right, sir. Right. So context. Sir, in the same league, if we have 10th house and 9th house, and we are concerned about the profession, then will 9 act as negating house or the destiny house?
See, yes, you can look at it both the ways. Now, again, what happens? The person will be very specific. He will say, I want to change my profession. In that case, 9 becomes negation.
Right, sir. Right.
Right. That is why I said everywhere you have to catch the context and then interpret the result.
Okay, fine, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that is very important. If you miss the context, your prediction will be wrong. Your interpretation will go wrong, so your prediction will go wrong. So you have to always catch the context. That's why I always tell everybody, when the client tells you the problem, write it down word to word, because for the client, it is a problem that he's telling you. But for an astrologer, he's actually telling you what to look for in the chart. He's actually giving you a solution. So if you write it down, you will find the words, the keywords or significators as we call it. If you miss that, you will misinterpret it. Okay, so this point is clear.